What's up YouTube? It's your boy Isent back again with another video on more of this small thing. I've been checking out the Apple Airpod Pro for some time now. So I thought of telling you guys my thoughts on it from the design and build to the comfort and fit, the sound quality, the price, and of course value for money. Let's start with the design and the build. So the design is a very familiar design. If you own the AirPod or the AirPod 2, it's a very similar design with the AirPod Pro. Just say like flip the AirPod sideways, you get the AirPod Pro. That is just the best way to explain it for you. But it's the same sturdy, open and close, mechanism that will come to lot from Apple. You can easily flip it open and close with one hand. It's a plastic build, but still, this is a premium plastic. It's not a cheap plastic. So let's talk about the comfort and the fit. When it comes to comfort and fit, I will tell you that the comfort and the fit is as good as the AirPod. Even when I put it on and try to shake my head, if I shake my head like the shake test, shake my head very well, you see that it's still very sturdy and it's not falling off compared to the AirPod, which when you shake your head, it falls off. So the comfort and the fit is very nice. It fits very well in my ears. I have no problem at all using this stuff. So once they stay in my ears, sometimes I forget that they are there, and the comfort and the fit, it's very nice. So let's talk about sound quality. Everybody, when you buy premium, Bluetooth earphones or headphones, whatever you buy, that's Bluetooth, that is for audio. The most important thing that you want to take into consideration before spending such amount is the sound quality, as well as the microphones that comes with those products. So let me start with the microphones of the AirPod Pro. The microphones, they are very great. They get the job done. The microphones sound good outside, not as good as it will sound when it's inside. Of course, if you go out on a very noisy day, you don't expect the microphone to sound very perfect. So I did a kind of microphone test for the AirPod Pro for indoor environment and outdoor environment. So check it out. Hey guys, this is testing the AirPod Pro outside on a very busy day, testing to see how the microphone can hold the noise that are coming in. This is portrait video on the Galaxy S20 Ultra. So how do I sound? So this is AirPod Pro microphone test, but in an indoor environment. Still portrait video from the S20 Ultra. How do I sound? So that brings me to like the ANC, another very good feature, that they have the active noise cancellation, and that helps you, when you're listening to your music in a very noisy environment. It helps you to block, the outside noise, so you can get a very good listening experience. So the ANC, I'll tell you that it's very good, not the best, but it's very good. I tried them out with ANC on, and it blocked quite a good amount of noise, which will help you a lot. So for the amount of noise it blocks and for how small it is, it does a good job. So I've seen some headphones with better ANC, but this, for how small and tiny it is, it does a very good job when it comes to active noise cancellation. So that brings me to meet the sound quality part. So when it comes to sound quality with the AirPod, what are you getting for your money? What are you getting? What kind of sound? Because it's the most important thing when you're getting a Bluetooth headphone or earphone. So when it comes to sound quality, I like separating them to three frequencies, the three frequencies of music, and that is the high frequency, the mid frequency, and the low frequency. So starting with the low frequency, how does the AirPod sound with the low frequency? Low frequency is the frequency where you get most of the deep bass and all those sound, where the deep sound, drum sound, and that's where you get them. So the low frequency, I can tell you that the AirPod, they do very well. I think the low frequency is the best part of the AirPod Pro. The low frequency is the best part of the AirPod Pro. The bass is this kind of punchy bass, but round, a round kind of warm bass. to it. I love it very much when it comes to the bass, the low frequency. So if you are into like hip hop, you love it very well because they blaze through any kind of hip hop song you put on it. You understand? When it comes to the medium frequency, that is the mid frequency, it's like medium frequency. So the mid frequency is where you get the vocals, more of like the vocals. So the mid frequency on the AirPod Pro, it's kind of the downside is not as good as that of the AirPod, but the mid frequency is there, it's present, like you can hear the person that is singing and stuff. So why the high frequency, which is the place where you get most of the instrument, like the guitar, like maybe lead guitar and the piano, this is where you get all those high frequency, and as well as the vocals, like someone that has this very tiny voice, those are like high frequency. You understand? So the high frequency is great. You're going to hear all the instrument. You can hear all the instrument, but there's just a problem with the high frequency that I will let you know. Because the bass is very deep, it makes the high frequency not as like not as, how will I put it for you, like not as precise, like not as precise. For instance, if you are hearing a lead guitar, the strings is very tiny, so but if you are listening to that lead guitar on the AirPod Pro, it's not as tiny. There's some kind of bass to it, so you don't get the exact sound of how a lead guitar should sound. Or maybe if you are listening to someone like Celine Dion or like Mariah Carey that have some kind of very high pitch with their vocals, it will not be as tiny in your ears as it should be if you are using maybe a more like a over the head headphones that has like bigger speaker, bigger drivers. So the AirPod Pro will not be as tiny, so it will be like a little bit bassy. So but you hear all the instruments. Trust me, there's a very good sound separation, there's a very good high frequency, but the high frequency is not as precise in the aspect of it's not as tiny as it should be. You understand? High frequency should be very tiny, but because the bass on this is too much, so it affects that tininess of the high frequency, so it makes it a little bit like thick, a little bit like bassy. You understand? So but you still hear all the instruments are present as well. So that is for the high frequency. So if you are like, let me say, a bass lover, hip hop and all those kind of music, you will fall in love like with the AirPod Pro. You understand? So because they do a great job at that. So when it comes to sound quality, they are great. You understand? The AirPod Pro, they are very great. So compared to like, say something like the normal AirPod, is like, there's, I did review of the normal AirPods as well as the Galaxy Board from Samsung, like a couple of months ago. They don't perform as premium. Like when you hear this, the sound is like they did the job for me. So that's about the sound quality. So let's go to the price. The AirPod Pro, when they were launched for $250, which is quite steep, for this tiny stuff, but I don't tell you that, the price is a little bit too high, for the sound quality and what you're getting, but still it's not bad if you have that 200, $50, which I think you can get a good deal for like 220 or 200 right now as at the making of this video. I think that for 200, if you can get it for 200, it's the best, kind of Bluetooth earphones that you get for that price. I don't think there's anyone that is better. So, but for 250, it's still also not bad, especially if you are deep into the Apple ecosystem. You will love it how they sync with, your from your iPhone to your iPad and to your Mac. You understand? So it works seamlessly, and you can easily change to transparency mode, to activeness cancellation on like with just a single tap. It's very easy and it works very seamlessly, whether it's call you're receiving or anything you're doing. So it works very, very well with Apple products, but still it works as well with other products like Android phones or maybe Windows laptops, but you won't get all the core functionality that you get when you use like the Apple products that they work together with. For instance, spatial audio. Spatial audio is a very, very very unique feature to the AirPod Pro, but then you must have an iPhone or iPad before you use it. Spatial audio is just this kind of a 3D sound effect that you get when you use the AirPod Pro, which like if you are turning to your left, the sound stays from where you are facing before, where you were facing before you turn to the left. The sound is in that particular place. So depends on your head movement. The sound will, be in a particular place. So it's not moving to where you are facing. So it's a very good, feature. But then for you to, get that, you have to, be deep into the ecosystem and have, some other of their products because they work together like that. So that brings us to like the value. So the value you get with the Airpod Pro. I think the value for money for me is like it's good. They are good. That's the best way I can explain it for you. They're a little bit steep with the price. There are other products that will give you great sound. If you are just strictly into sound, I think there are other products that can give you great sound, for less money. Say like the Jabra Elite 75T, say the Galaxy Buds Plus. There are some other thing that will give you some other Bluetooth earphones that can give you similar sound, for less, maybe like $150, $180. But none of them has as good as this the activeness cancellation comes with. The activeness cancellation is very good. None of them has that quality of activeness cancellation, and plus the battery life on this is very good as well. When you add the case, if you add it together with the case, it's very, very good. I will tell you that the case can charge the AirPod Pro from 0 to 100, like is it 4 times or 5 times? So you don't really have a battery problem when you're using the AirPod Pro. Although on a single charge you can stay like just only 5 hours. I've seen Bluetooth earphones that stay more than that stay up to 8 hours. But still, the case will make you will not feel the 5 hours that you're getting on this. So this is my thought. I have more products to review. So be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have lots of products to review. More reviews are coming. So hope my reviews will help out. Until next time.